So let's see. So why aren't you vegan? That's pretty good. What's up, guys? How's it going, everybody? Anybody here yet? What's going on, guys? What's going, everybody? Carrie, how's it going? This is going to be an interesting one. We have winds that are like 40 miles an hour. But I said, you know what? I can't stop. I got to be out here at least putting the word vegan out into the universe. And maybe get some conversations. There are still a lot of people here. Let's go. Oh, my energy levels are higher today, Clara. Plus, I got this big weight to hold down my tripod. So we're gonna try to get some people out here. We're at least flashing the word vegan to all the cars that walk by. So that's the plus. That's it. Let's go, Carrie. Let's go. We're not messing around. Ain't nobody speaking up for them. Ho! Just got some intel from one of our colleagues. I think he might be showing up soon. Let's go, Nokia! Welcome to the chat of a very, very windy day. So we're out here downtown Annapolis, trying to get some people to come over and have a chat, and we're going to see how successful we can be. What's going on, guys? You guys want to try the questions? Critical thinking, that's it. Critical thinking. Have a great one. So we're out here today, hopefully getting a few people. That guy just shook his head in disdain. It's all good. Shake your head in disdain, sir. We're not going to stop speaking up for those that don't have voices. Let's go. Ryan's in the house. I got Nokia. I got Clara. Guys, we have a very, very windy day here. A very windy day. What's going on, buddy? Come on. No one wants to try. We're going to get some people to try. That's for sure. And the beautiful thing is, like, I got all these cars passing by, like, they're seeing that word palpably and tangibly out in the universe for all to see. Anyway, we're going to see what we can do here. I love how this is working out. All I did was get a weight, a 3-pound weight in a bag, lowered my tripod a little bit, boom, I can live outside. Vegan burger, let's go with fries. Oh my God, you're making me hungry, stop. See if we can get these guys. What's going on, guys? Anybody want to try? Little critical thinking, that's it. Have a good one. All right, sir. Have a good one. That's right, half the Tennessee Titans are vegan. That's right. What's going on, guys? How's it going, everybody? Hi, guys. All right. It might be tough for people to stop today because it is ridiculous. Brought gloves, but that ain't gonna stop us from trying. If you're not vegan, let's go vegan. Let's get the animals off the table. This is the baseline. What's going on, sir? This is the baseline. No reason for supporting oppression, slavery, and death. Absolutely no reason. This actually works out pretty good, me just holding it like this. What's going on, guys? How are you? You guys want to try the questions? Just 3 simple critical thinking questions. Okay. Have a great one. Have a good one. Subscribe if you're vegan. That's right. Everybody just come in here, like and subscribe so we can blow this channel up and blow up our reach and blow up the vegan message. That's our whole intent. That's our whole intent. I'm so glad I have more energy today. How is everybody doing today? How are Ryan and Clara doing? Okay, Chris dawn of time, humans ate meat. That's right. The humans did a lot of things in the dawn of time. We ate meat, we raped, we pillaged, we committed infanticide, all kinds of terrible stuff. But right now we're so intelligent and we've evolved to a degree of which we don't have to put animal bodies in our mouths and feed us or our children anymore. It's a beautiful thing. So we have that now in 2025. Just because we did it a long time ago does not justify it now. What's going on, guys? Anybody want to try? 3 questions. All right, have a great one. How's it going, everybody? 3 questions. Anybody want some critical thinking? How's it going, guys? How are you? But we're out here in Annapolis, just challenging the public a little bit, having some dialogues, one-on-ones, hopefully. The questions are, do you know what veganism is? The second question is, are you against animal abuse? And the third question is, if you're against animal abuse, how can you justify paying for animal abuse 3 times a day with your dollar? So that's our whole MO today. Oh, that's not nice. Wow, a lot of action out here. That's what happens when you pop in the lives, guys. How's it going, everybody? What's going on, guys? All right. I should have brought a coffee with me today. Well, I think I'm actually going to be okay out here as long as I keep my juice. My camera's got a little juice. My hands are getting used to the cold, so that's a net plus. There's a ton of people out here, but it's super cold and super windy. Hi there, how are you? How's it going? Today I feel it was not going to be a good day for the animal lover because that's more of a, it's more of a time-consuming thing. I don't know if anyone's going to stop over here anyway. So the least we can do, hi guys, the least we can do is put that word vegan in the air for everybody to see. What's going on, guys? Who wants to try? Anybody? You guys are in route. 3 quick questions. Critical thinking, that's it. Hi, guys. What's going on? A lot of people out here. What's going on, guys? What's going on, everybody?
My group, shake to the right.
All right, looks like we got a field trip or something going on here. Hi, guys.
Hello.
How are you?
Hello.
Let's go. Hello. Go vegan, everybody. Go vegan. Take care. We're live. They were on a field trip, it looked like. It's garbage. Trevor's back. Trevor, you're back. Thanks for coming back. Maybe you're vegan curious, man. Maybe you're vegan curious. Who else? Well, at least you're not a quitter. We're never gonna stop, Jared. We're never gonna stop. So we start tilting buying dynamics, and we hit those people that have the ethos, and they start changing and tilting buying dynamics. Because many people have the ethos, but just have not been articulated to the degree of which they need to be articulated to. Just like myself, I was not vegan for years and years and years. Thought I was doing everything normal, necessary, and nice. And then somebody interfaced with me and made me realize how fallacious that was. And I thought about it for a day and went vegan overnight. So we're hoping that's our goal. The only way to do that is things like this. Hi guys. Let's go vegans. Okay, gotta go vegan though. It's a lot of stuff under the covers with vegetarian systems. Anyway, okay. Gotta throw that out there. It's great being vegetarian, but you gotta go vegan. Producing meat from chickens requires 3 times as much. Yep, that's right. It requires a lot. What's going on, guys? You wanna try the questions? Critical thinking, that's it. We're gonna try to bait everybody a little bit with some techniques just to kind of get them over here, get them, maybe rile them up a little bit, and then see where it goes. Anyway, let's go, Ryan. We got a good team. We got a good vegan team in here. I got Ryan. I got Claire. I got Carrie. I got a windy day. It's super cold outside, but we're out here trying to impart information to the public, trying to get people to critically think a little bit. and realize that there's no reason to eat meat or cheese or milk or eggs in 2025. It's not healthy and it's not nice. Did you know that plants need water too? Okay, that's an interesting one. Haven't heard that one. Well, we know. I mean, I kind of assume where you're going with that, but just think about the animal feed and how much animal feed is actually required to feed these huge animals. So there's a kind of an 8-to-1 ratio. What's going on, guys? You guys want to try the questions?
We're already vegetarian.
Oh, okay. Gotta go vegan now. Vegetarian. There's a lot under the hood there.
Yeah.
A lot under the hood.
We're trying to get closer.
Right on, right on. Check out that. Go to my channel, Homeless Vegan. If you see, if you get a chance, there's resources there. Take care. Yeah. They're vegetarian. They're trying to go vegan. We just threw out my channel name. So maybe they can go check it out. A lot easier to do with this channel name. As you see, guys, we're getting really windy here. I got a weight here holding down this tripod. I appreciate everyone for being here. I don't know how sustainable this is. If these winds pick up, I'm literally gonna blow away. But we're gonna shoot for at least a half an hour. At least a half an hour, we're gonna be out here. And the least we can do is put this word into the air to be tangible and palpable for everybody to see and to start imparting some accountability into the public space. Because that's what it's about. It's about keeping everybody accountable. There's no reason to buy meat or cheese or milk or eggs in 2025. The only reason we're doing it is for our taste buds and our enjoyment, and that is not justified. What about animals killing other animals? I mean, K-Ed, animals don't have moral agency. Human beings, what's going on, buddy, have moral agency. So we have the ability to exact that. With great power comes great responsibility, kind of thing. And animals don't have that. They're obligate. They're obligate carnivores. They're obligate which way they eat. Uh-oh, I recognize that guy. What's going on, sir? How you doing, guys? You guys want to try? Little critical thinking. That's critical thinking. That's it. Have a great day. How are you? Nice to see you.
Good to see you. And
Good to see you. He's back. Wait, Dr. Worm. Was that right?
I am the doctor.
Oh my! I remember. He's been on camera before.
But you're working for a good cause.
I appreciate you.
Couldn't you raise cattle, for instance, with an overhead view, and
Yeah.
when they die, go grab them before they start rotting and cut them up and eat them?
Yeah, I think there are kind of like moral nuances and hypotheticals that I guess we could paint all day, and that sounds like an uptick. But what we're trying to do out here tonight is basically what I do. You already know what I do. I try to tilt to the animal outlook. So if we tilt to the animal outlook, there's no right way to do the wrong thing.
Well, when they're dead, I mean, what the heck?
I see what you're saying.
But,
Even like roadkill or like an animal that's already died. But then again, it comes down to the health. Why would you want to do that for your health? Because there's plaque promoting cholesterol. There's copious amounts of saturated fat.
Well, as they're eating it now, there's all kinds of stuff
I know.
brought into them, and it's ugly.
Yeah, a lot of people don't
I
even
agree
know.
With you, it's the way they're raised is basically torture.
Yeah, torture.
And
Yeah.
chickens and pigs, and what about bison? Do you know
Yeah.
much about bison?
I don't know much about how they're farmed as far in the kind of agricultural space or even the factory farm space, but you nailed it with in general 99% of factory farm or 99% of farming is factory farm. So
Yeah,
I would
It's ugly.
I would presume that some of that is bison, and it gets so violent and so crazy.
Gave you a little confirmation. Aliens recommends eating bison. You can feed 1,000 person from a bison, 1,000 people from a bison.
Okay.
And
Okay.
so forth. But,
Yeah.
At any rate, I think you're out here for a good cause.
Oh, I appreciate
And,
you. And we're getting
There's
reach.
a guy on the internet I was listening to. Oh, what was that website? And he was crying.
Yeah.
What we do to animals is just so
Yeah.
bad. I think by universal law, we get to be tortured too.
Yeah.
Because we're basically made into slaves on a prison planet. That's what education does.
This is a great insight right here. What
Universal
Dr.
law.
Worm just said is a great insight. Because when we take away others' freedom, when
Yeah.
we take away their freedom, which
Yeah.
we do every single time we buy meat, cheese, milk, and eggs, we are in essence
Milk
sowing
and-
what we reap.
Milk and eggs too. They can't be raised so they can produce that
Well,
healthily.
believe it or not, there's a
I
big
mean, it ain't done healthily, but
Yeah.
can it be done healthily?
there's a system underneath. Like, do you know how a cow in the dairy industry gets pregnant? Like, have you heard the process? It's really crazy. It's
No,
like
they're killed. They slice their neck after they leave them.
when they're done, like
It's
when they're
really bad.
spent, yeah, they
But
don't
I
have
don't know
milk.
how they're born.
Yeah, it's like basically a farmer sticks his hand like way deep inside the anus of the cow, and they hold down the cervix and they pump in ejaculated bull semen, and they'll do that against their will 4 to 5 times during their life. And as
Oh,
soon as
really?
yeah, and as soon as they're spent, they'll take the cow out to pasture and just blow their head off or hang them upside
You
down
know,
and cut
the,
their
in
throat.
the old blues vernacular, 1890, 1900, Jelly
Yeah.
Roll Morton, the guys.
Oh,
You know what a hog's eye was?
oh, I don't. What is it?
A human anus.
Oh my gosh, that's
Well,
insane. That's
what
insane.
happened was the black people had just been emancipated,
Yeah,
and they were
yeah.
forced to have sex one way or another with various people, and now they could choose who to have sex with.
Wow, and
So
you're bringing up
it
some
was
great analogs. Those are great analogs too, because slavery is what's happening to them right now, and that injustice ended. And the arc of history transcends. And,
well, I don't know if it's totally ended. I think we're all still kind of slaves. You know, the Romans invented the modern form of slavery,
yeah,
and you know the
I
Greeks.
didn't know that.
The
Yeah.
Greeks thought it was a whole that the world was a biological being, like a big plant or a big, let's say, being.
Yeah.
And then Galileo goes, well, the heavens move like a big machine.
Yeah.
So our brains, for instance, became the machines.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
temporal
Yeah.
lobe was just for this, and the occipital lobe just for seeing. The temporal actually for sound.
Oh
And
wow, I didn't know any of
parietal
this.
just for balance and space-time
Yeah.
consideration.
How about that?
And we know now, in the last 50 years, it discovered that the brain, you lose your sight,
Yeah.
and they can hook the optic nerve to the auditory system, for instance. This is for instance, and
Yeah.
this is a big exaggeration, and it'll take over.
Oh wow,
It's very
interesting.
plastic.
How
Yes,
about
it is a
that?
big thing. It's
Yeah, yeah,
extremely
yeah.
plastic.
Interesting. It's
Now-
very malleable.
Now, they wouldn't have known that without wiring up ferrets and
Yeah.
various things.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So,
There's some
you
compelling
know, that's
tests. I think.
another
It's a whole new conundrum. But
moral conundrum.
it really
yes.
is. It really is. But we try to get people to think about the baseline and how, like, once we get to baseline, we can start working on peripheral things like that, like animal testing and, crop deaths from, animal foods and stuff like that, or human consumed plant foods.
Yeah.
But the baseline is taking that animal off the table. If we can just do that, then we'll have this kind of cornerstone, which we can proliferate more compassion through these different channels. You know what I mean? Like,
and then find wise ways to use the animals. You know.
yeah, or let them be. Yeah.
Do you believe that a chicken has a soul?
It's kind of a tilt into a different conversation, but we don't know a
Spiritual.
lot of things. We don't have empirical data on humans having souls. There's no
Okay.
empirical, scientific consensus
we have
data.
a window to the Creator God, which is, this might blow you,
Yeah.
this might make you mad, but not the one that's in the Bible or any church.
Yeah.
We have a window to the Creator God through our hearts
Yeah.
and souls.
Yeah, well, I would say that's a great position to hold. And I would also say that we don't have to value animals over humans. We can value them below us. And we can say we have a soul and they don't have a soul. But we can still choose an option that absolves them from what we do to them, without losing anything. Like we can literally say, okay, I'm going to eat animals or I'm not going to eat animals. But we can do the second option, and it doesn't hurt anything. We're healthy, we're happy. We're literally taking the violence out of our vote.
I think you got a big heart and you're working in the
Oh,
right
well, I
direction.
appreciate you,
out
Dr.
here every
Worm.
Monday?
I appreciate you stopping by.
Hey, does anybody have a room for rent in Annapolis?
Good question. I don't know. These guys are kind of all over the grid, probably internationally.
How
And
about Glen Burnie or Severna Park or wherever, man?
I'm not sure myself. But if I hear anything and I see you on the
700
street
bucks.
again, I'm going to let you know. I promise.
Okay.
Well, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate you.
Yeah.
It's our
What's
second
your name
talk.
again?
My name is James.
James?
Yeah, and I know you said you had some you don't have too much access to the internet. I think you mentioned.
No.
Okay. Well, we'll see each other on the street.
Yeah.
We'll see each other on the street.
There's a book called The Secret Supper.
Okay.
Check it out.
Okay, I'll keep it in my head.
It's a page turner, and it's unbelievable about the true teachings of Christ.
Okay, I'll keep that in my head for sure.
If he was more than a legend.
Okay.
Perhaps a legend makes you bigger than being.
For sure. Yes, I don't know. Certain brand. I like the coat though.
Take some decoding.
Well, thank you so much.
Good luck.
Have
with
a
you,
great night.
James.
I'll see you next time out here. Take care. If you're just getting here, Uh, we are talking to people about going vegan today, taking the violence, the oppression out of their vote with the dollar. And everybody, if you're here, you can do it in 2025. We have all readily available options. Oh,
I'd be back in an hour. Maybe somebody
yeah.
can get a hold of you if they got a room.
If they do, if they let me know, I'll
Do
let
you
you know.
recommend tofu?
Oh,
and-
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
And
Yeah,
what and organic vegetables seem to be better, even though
for
they
sure.
only have to be what 10% organic, be called organic or some
Yeah.
strange stuff like
You know,
that.
yeah. I'm not too familiar with the nuances there, but
Yeah, there's nuances.
as far as like organics go, yeah,
They're
the whole.
dancing.
Yep,
with
it's
the
cold.
system.
It's cold. If you the ideal diet is whole food, plant-based, veganic, right? And that's really hard to do. If you can do organic, that's great because it's
Yeah.
obviously better.
Well,
But
it's expensive, and
yeah,
they price the stuff that's good for us out of the people that they don't want to live long.
I
But
know.
at any rate, what do you recommend beyond tofu and rice and beans? You
Yeah,
recommended before, which I've been
chickpeas.
eating anyway. I told you I already ate rice and beans today.
Okay, I would say, oh yeah,
I was
that's right.
going to Wendy's to have some chili, which isn't
I
good
would
for
say,
me.
I would recommend, and also to anybody in the chat that's interested, I would recommend some great other foods too. Like I like rice and beans.
Rice and
you
beans,
know,
yeah, I
the
already had them today.
spaghetti, lentils,
Spaghetti has
pasta.
got that wheat that ain't no good for you no
Yeah,
more.
but remember,
There were
we're-
6 guys went to interviewed by the Christian Science Monitor to
Okay.
tell you they engineered the modern form of wheat.
Yeah.
They felt guilty. They tell you to engineer the modern form of wheat to put a false peptide in your thyroid.
Oh, no
You get
kidding.
energy when you don't.
Oh, okay, well you can find different versions. You don't have to do pasta. See, the whole spirit of like the food recommendations are things without animals, because the main priority is not health. It's leaving the death and the violence off the plate. We
Well,
can-
right, I agree, but
You know.
you've given me only 2 options: tofu
Well, I'll give you
and
more.
rice and beans.
Tofu's great. There's something called seitan. There's something called
Called what,
tempeh.
what, what?
Seitan, it's Seitan. It's a fermented soy. You have tempeh, which is also.
S-I-A,
Or I'm sorry, seitan.
S-I-T-A-n?
Seitan. It's actually I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I've seen that.
It's a
seitan.
wheat derivative. So I don't know if you'd like that. It's actually a fermented wheat
Yeah.
derivative.
Well,
But
if it's
tempeh.
fermented, they probably fixed it.
Yeah, tempeh fermented soy.
Yeah, tempeh is a
Tempeh's
thick
great.
one.
I mean, you can do different vegan burgers. You can do different vegan pizzas. There's stuff that you could find at the store that are all vegan and they don't use animals.
I remember then you take the gluten out of the pizza too.
You can do that too.
It
Yeah.
makes you shake by the time you get as old as me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Gluten's not.
How about
not
cleaning
exactly
up
a
the
great
pineal
thing.
gland so people are more aware of
That
exactly
goes
what you're
with
talking
this.
about?
That goes with this whole thing.
The
Absolutely.
pineal gland
I'm
is in
familiar.
all things with a
I'm
vertebrate.
familiar. Yeah.
All vertebrates, anything with the backbone.
Yeah. The pineal gland. There's a great book out there. It's called The World Peace Diet, written by a guy named Will Tuttle.
Wait,
And
you're talking too fast for me and probably then. The World Peace
it's
Diet?
Called, yeah, the World Peace Diet. And he touches.
P-E-A-C-E?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well,
He
be
touches
clear.
on the things regarding the pineal gland and spirituality and
Yeah.
how we can really open up our body and minds if we take the animals away.
And that help wake people up what you're trying to do.
Yeah, and
The pineal gland
Yeah.
is responsible
Yeah.
for clairvoyance, telepathy, telekinesis.
Dr.
And-
Worm is laying it down.
and
Absolutely.
Precognition. Everybody sees the future, says we can all do it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's it. We can all do it if we have more of an open field.
Yeah.
Right? I see exactly
that
what
would
you're
help
saying.
your cause hugely.
Yeah. So I appreciate that.
And what about RFK Jr.? Have you had a chance to talk to him?
No, I haven't. But on that note,
He
I'll
wants to
let you-
take the vaccines and not give them to the kids. He knows
Oh.
they cause autism. He's been talking about this for 40 years.
Oh, well,
Autistic kids are liable to see the future.
yeah, we know we don't like vaccines. We had that talk, me and you last time. We know we
my
don't like
God,
that.
Please, people.
Yeah,
You
don't
wouldn't believe what they put on them. Dr. Robert O. Young will tell you.
Yeah. Check it out. Well, thanks, Dr. Worm.
That'll make it more popular.
I think only more.
Good
Well,
luck,
take
Jamie.
care. See ya. All right, everybody. So he's a cool guy. His name is, yep, that's the doctor. We'll see him down here every once in a while. His name is Dr. Worm. Could a vegan help me? Isn't organic fruit and veg grown with animal waste? There's all kinds of different variable factors that go on there. If you eat veganic, we call it veganic, where there's no animal anything in the picture, then yeah, you can have fruits and vegetables with no animal interception whatsoever. But it's not about that. We're talking about getting the animals off the table and stop voting for these systems of violence. Meat and cheese and milk and eggs all contain inherent systems of violence. we can work around, we can circumvent with all these kind of excuses and hypotheticals and analogies, whatever. But that's all they are excuses, hypotheticals, and analogies. And we got to get to the crux of things, and that's literally owning up, taking accountability, taking the animals off the table, taking the cheese and the milk and the secretions off the table, because it's about the systems underneath, everybody. It's about the violence underneath. It's about the oppression underneath, the slavery underneath. You don't want to vote for that. Are you a person that votes for slavery? Is that how you want to cast your vote and leave your legacy in the world? Are you a person that votes for oppression? Is that how you want to vote and leave your legacy in the world? Are you a person that votes for rape? Is that how you want to leave your legacy in the world? So vegan is the only way. It takes that vote and it puts it and spearheads it in a benevolent fashion. Okay, and we're not perfect, and nobody's perfect. All right, let's see if we can get some more people to talk to over here. What's going on, guys? You guys want to try the questions? Have a good day. Say again? That's up to you. Just a few minutes out of your critical thinking. Okay, have a great one. So you can take that violence out of the picture. You can take that oppression out of the picture. You can take that rape out of the picture. Because when you vote for meat and cheese and milk and eggs, you're voting for systems of rape. A cow has to get pregnant in order to have a baby. They're forcefully impregnated. The farmer does not give two craps about said cow, because they are a moneymaker. Robert says, I was a rancher for years. Animals live better than I did. Okay, I call bullocks, Robert. I kill bullocks. If you're ending the life of that sentient being, that animal didn't live better than you. Now, if you owned a sanctuary, you got me wrong. I mean, you got me. You're absolutely 100%. You win that one. What's going on, buddy? You gonna try the questions? All right, have a great one. A lot of walkers by tonight, but that's okay. It's really cold outside. Nick says, how many animals and insects are killed farming soybeans, rice, and whatever you just said? Okay, Nick, here, listen up and listen well, please. So veganism is not about being perfect. We are going to incur harm, but veganism is the reduction of harm as far as practical and possible. There's no arguing that. 98% of the world is not vegan. 98% of farmers are not vegan. They are not stewarding their crops. They are not using compassion to look out for the animals that are in said crops. So first step is to stop voting for direct animal exploitation. What's going on, buddy? You want to try the questions? Just critical thinking, that's it. The first step is to not vote for direct animal exploitation. If we can get to baseline vegan, we can start proliferating effects of compassion far and wide. But we're not going to be doing that when we're still eating the damn animal and we're voting for direct animal exploitation, guys. So Nick, I hope that addressed what that fallacy. So why am I bad for keeping goats? So we're just trying to, I'm not here to attack you or anything like that. I myself was not vegan for 30 years. So for 30 years, I had no idea that when I was not vegan, that I was effectively saying, your body, my choice, to a helpless sentient animal. So that's effectively what we're doing, because the stark implication is we don't need this to happen to them at all. We can get everything that we eat through readily available vegan options in 2025. The health argument is off of the table. So taking these things into consideration, we have to make some moves, guys. Hi, guys. How's it going? What's going on, big guy? You want to try the questions? All right. Let's go. Have a good one, guys. He believes in free will. Yes, he loves me. Okay. Who are we talking about here? If science can give you cloned meat, would you support eating it? No, I wouldn't. And you know why, Brent? Because it's not healthy. And I don't want to put cloned meat, which is kind of scary, so similar to real meat, into my body. It's kind of cringe. It's not healthy. Meat's not healthy, guys. Everything in that patty, from the heterocyclic amines to the TMAO catalyst to the IGF-1 to the hormones to the growth factors, to the cortisol, to the slavery, the suffering, the death. I'm sorry, everything in that patty. That's not healthy, guys. That's not healthy. No, Robert, meat's not good for you, bud. Sorry. So why aren't you vegan? This is to the guys who aren't vegan in the chat. Why aren't you vegan, guys? Yeah. You can do it in 2025. That's right, go vegan. If you're just getting here, like and subscribe. If you're vegan, like and subscribe. If you're not vegan, please like and subscribe. I'm out here a lot, at least out here at this spot weekly, and I'm out in different spots during the day. What's going on, guys? How are you? What's going on, buddy? You want to try the questions?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay, have a good day. My faith. Okay, well, if Jesus was here in 2025, guess what? He'd be vegan. If Jesus was here, he would be vegan. I got about, I don't know how much longer I'm going to last, guys. I'm going to go for about 15 minutes. It's super cold, my hands are freezing, and it's super windy, and there's nobody really stopping. So, God says I'm Jesus. We have Jesus here. Holy shit. Well, we can agree that if Jesus was here today, he would be vegan. I think that we all can agree at that. Jesus was the most compassionate man that ever lived. I mean, how would he kill an animal? He wouldn't kill an animal. Come on. Animals are sentient. They have nervous systems and brains, okay? They have the will to live. They're subject to their own experience. They have emotional capacities. They have families. Jesus would not, slit the throat of a helpless cow or slit the throat of a helpless dog. Or he would not do these things. We can agree on that. What's going on, big guy? You want to try the questions? Little critical thinking, that's it. All right, have a great one. Yeah, he did eat fish, but that's historical context. That's historical context. We're talking 2025, guys. We got to grow up. 2025. Mad Hater says humans are omnivores. No, humans are not omnivores. Humans are herbivores. That's fallacious. We are opportunistic omnivores. We were opportunistic carnivores. We were even opportunistic cannibals. But our teeth, how's it going, guys? You guys want to try the questions? A little critical thinking? All right, have a good one. Good one. These teeth are herbivorous, guys. Those teeth are not going to tear up an animal in the wild. Sorry to break that to you. Nope, we're not omnivores. We're opportunistic. We were opportunistic omnivores, Mad Hater. You're being fallacious, buddy. Are you saying that a perfect man wasn't perfect? I'm saying that he is perfect, or was perfect. That's what I'm saying. No, they're not, Simon. You're not going to take these canines and go out into the forest and harvest at an animal with no other tools. These are not for animals, dude. These are for fruit and veggies. Okay. Anyway, guys, I don't got too much longer here. If you're not vegan, please consider going vegan. You can be a first mover in the space. The arc of history is moving, and you're gonna get left behind. Why not invoke your values and your actions? How's it going, sir? How are you? You wanna try the questions? Oh, okay. You can do it. That's good. That's good. Just think of the animal. That's awesome. Have a good one. How's it going, guys? Who wants to try? You guys want to try the questions?
No, I am vegan.
Oh, heck yeah. Okay. What about this guy?
She's trained.
Right on. No, that's awesome. Have a good night, guys.
Do what I'm told.
All right, guys. I'm getting ready to wrap this up, I think, because I'm just dying out here, and nobody's really stopping. Who's got a good question? No wonder no one takes the vegan seriously. If you go, you'll see a lot of conversations. If you subscribe to my channel, my friend, we talk to people all the time out here. It's just super cold, and nobody wants to stop because it's like insanely windy too. Blake, 100% we go vegan for the animals. We don't go vegan for the health. Nobody goes vegan for health. There's a very small amount of people that do that. We go vegan for the animals because that is the reason you go vegan. And the health follows. The health kind of follows on almost like a stealth-like basis. You just get healthier as a bonus. You steward the environment better as a bonus. And then you're an example to those around you. You're a better example of a human, which is kind of cool. Yeah, 100%. No pompousness, no pompousness. I'm just trying to impart information. Definitely not fooling myself. And there goes Mad Hater again. So that's why we go vegan, guys. We go vegan for the animals. We go vegan because we don't want to listen to control narratives, because that's all veganism is questioning control narratives. It's that simple. It's literally that simple. Do you want to just be an order follower? What's going on, guys? You guys want to try the questions? Little critical thinking? Okay. So it's so cold out here. But that's all veganism is. Just question the narratives. Don't follow orders. We are following orders when we are not vegan. We think that eating meat, and we've been told that eating meat is normal, necessary, and nice, and it is none of those. But the control narratives want us to keep going with that. How's it going, guys? You guys want to try the questions? Okay, a little critical thinking, that's all. Have a good one. Ashton now says humans are omnivores. Okay, they're all ganging up. Humans are opportunistic omnivores, guys. At one point in time, we were opportunistic carnivores. At one point in time, we were opportunistic cannibals. What's going on, guys? Have a good one. But we're herbivores by design. I'll be having hopefully a conversation in the next month or so. Well, actually, I won't say anything. I don't want to jinx anything, but if it kind of goes to the videos that I'm building right now, you'll see that I have a little collection called Turning Points, where we address common misconceptions with veganism. And the first one was with freedom, and how people think that we're taking away, or we want to take away freedom when we convince people to go vegan. The second one is about fish and how sentient fish are, and how people don't think about how sentient fish are. But I will have more videos, and I got a feeling at some point, we will be addressing this herbivorous design that we actually are anatomically, guys. We're not omnivores, guys. All right, there we go. We got the Bible coming in. All right, guys, I'm gonna sign off for the night. I appreciate everybody being here. What's up, big guy? How are you? Appreciate everybody being here. We will be back soon. Tonight was kind of a tough night because it's extremely windy, extremely cold, but at least we got the word out there. We got the vegan word out there palpably and tangibly in the air. It's time to start creating little accountability stations and getting people to question control narratives. And that's kind of a good net positive for the individual, because we're not doing anybody, including ourselves, any favors by following orders, guys. All right, guys, have a great night. Like, subscribe. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks to my team who's here for modding. Love you all. Non-vegans, I love you all too, man. We're all interconnected in this thing. Let's all go vegan together.